welcome back to my channel. So as you saw by the title or the cover of this video, we're going to be talking about what you're eating. And the bigger question is, do you know what you're eating? So before I elaborate and really dive into the information for this video, I wanted to first of all thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the comments and love and support that you've shown me on my last video about my career change from teaching into being a full-time online fitness coach. So like I mentioned, I was doing that some before while I was a teacher. Obviously, I've had my YouTube channel around for a while as well, so I would occasionally put up videos and stuff. But now this is my full-time job and I absolutely love it, and I just really appreciate all the nice things you had to say in the comment section on my last video and also on my Instagram. So if you're not following me already on Instagram, you should. Like, what are you doing? So my Instagram handle is @MandyNicoleFit. And I post at least once a day on there. Usually you can stay the most up to date through Instagram on what's going on in my life and what I'm thinking about or what I'm eating. And yeah, thank you so much. So back to the topic. You know, what are you eating and do you know what you're eating? So for 29 years of my life, I can honestly say that I didn't really know what I was eating. I knew that there were choices of things for me to eat, and I could choose to eat something healthy, which basically in my mind meant that I needed to eat a very like bro style diet. Some chicken breast, some vegetables, maybe a salad, put the dressing on the side, right? And I didn't want to always eat like that, of course. If someone asked me like to estimate, you know, what calories and stuff that I was intaking on an average day, I'd have no idea how to answer that. So a couple years ago, it's been about 2 years, I started tracking my macros. First of all, what are macros? So I'm gonna get more into that in future videos, but macros is basically your protein, your carbs, and your fats, and it's how the calories are broken up that you're intaking. So most people do know, but if you don't, that in order to go about our day, perform daily activities, exercise, you need energy, and you get that from calories. Every person is different. Their caloric intakes that their body need are different. So if you eat above what your body needs, then that's how you put on weight and gain weight. If you eat below that number, that's how you're going to lose weight. Why I track macros as opposed to not just calories is because I think it helps more with my body composition. Protein is crucial for our bodily functions and our muscles. And especially as a bodybuilder, I need to make sure that I am getting enough protein. And so this is where tracking macros comes in. It ensures that I do get enough protein, that on days where I know I'm gonna be training hard, that I get enough carbs, which is pure energy. Please do not be afraid of carbs. And that my body's getting enough fats, because fats is also necessary for a lot of your organs to function. And so it's important to know how much of those you're getting as well. Now, do I think that everybody needs to track their macros for 2 years or for the rest of their life to ensure that they are healthy and happy? No, I don't. I don't think it's necessary. But I do, however, think it would be beneficial to everybody to track their macros for a short period of time. So let's say maybe 15 to 30 days. And the reason this is, well, there's a bunch of reasons, a bunch of benefits to it. And I already mentioned a couple of them with knowing if you're getting enough protein and enough fat. And if you are working out, are you fueling your body with enough carbs? But there's a couple other reasons that I think are super important as well. Number one, it'll help you figure out what your maintenance level, what your body needs calorie-wise, macro-wise. So if you start tracking just what you eat on a day-to-day basis, and you watch how you feel and where your weight is, then you'll be able to see what calories is making either your weight go up, your weight go down, or stay the same. And as you kind of see the numbers and play with the numbers, adjust the numbers, you can find your body's maintenance level. In the future, let's say you decide you want to drop 5 pounds or go through a cutting phase, then it'll be easy for you to adjust your caloric intake and your macros from there, because you already know what you've currently been eating, if that makes sense. A couple other things. When I started tracking macros, it made me very aware of portion sizes. So I do use a food scale. Do I think that you have to have a food scale? No. Is it gonna help you be that much more accurate? Yes. When you track your macros, it makes you very aware on the package, whether you eat a whole package, if you're eating 1 or 2 servings. When you track meat, it's usually done by ounces, a 4 ounce or 5 ounce serving. You can usually look up the macro information for, let's say, a chicken breast, and it'll give you the macros. And you become very aware of what that portion size looks like. So in the future, you can estimate. Or you also just know, you know, in one portion, 4 ounce portion of chicken breast, there's about 26 grams of protein. And I think I'm eating 8 ounces. And so now I'm getting 52 grams. So that's just one of the benefits. It just helps you be very aware of portion sizes. It also helps you be aware of the types of foods you are eating. When you write everything down or you track it on an app, then you're gonna be able to look back at it and just say, gosh, like I eat a lot of sugary processed foods, and I don't think I'm getting enough of my micronutrients, my vitamins and minerals through vegetables and fruits. Or you may see the opposite. You may also start to see how your body responds to certain macronutrients. So for example, I feel the best when I have carbs. And there are a lot of diets out there that are very low carb. And so, you know, a paleo diet isn't really the best for me. And I kind of saw that and discovered that by tracking my macros. Because when my carbs were low, or when I would give myself a low carb day for some reason, I just would feel sluggish and my workouts would not be ideal. And so, you know, when it's necessary, I'll go low carb, but I know that my body really responds well to carbs. Some people are the opposite. They love a low carb, you know, moderate protein and high fat diet, and their body responds well to that, even while trying to lose weight. And these are the things that you start to discover as you track your macros. Anyways, that is going to conclude this video. I am gonna have a lot more videos coming out. There's a lot of things within this video that I mentioned that I want to elaborate on in the next coming days and weeks. And I'm going to be filming a lot more content and information for you regarding this topic. So please give it a thumbs up if you thought this information was beneficial and useful and you enjoyed this video, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. You'll get notified of future videos when they come out. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.